What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Premier League review show. I'm Borcha, your host. I'm joined with the boys. KG back again for another episode.
Yeah, why not?
Let's
go back to back.
Let's go back to back, yeah? Then I've got... Who's this guy?
I've never seen him
Who's
before.
this guy? Are you in the right office?
Good to be back.
He's forgot forgot about the mic and everything. Forgot about the mic, but we got...
How to lift these ones, boy.
Oh, he's come with the trophy. He's come with the League Cup World Champions of the World trophy. Damien in the building. Big result. The first trophy of the season Liverpool have picked up. We'll touch on that towards the end. But boys, look, another Premier League round. Kev, we're doing so well. We went back to back, 2 from 2.
It was looking good.
And now we're back to being ourselves. And
Because we did a podcast. If we had not done the podcast, we would have went 3 in a row.
I don't know, but we didn't do a podcast before. We got knocked out of the cup with all these. I don't know.
That's true.
We've got our players are doing off-field dramas, so I don't know where you do one, you're doomed. You don't, you're doomed. You know, like it's one of them.
We're just doomed. And then the guy on the end over there is lifting trophies, real and fake.
Real and fake. That's probably the bigger problem here. But let's go to United's game real quickly. At home, 0-0 to Watford. It feels like we're just dropping points to any team that's about to get relegated. Or I think there is a stat actually that we've dropped points to maybe everyone in the bottom 11.
Oh yeah,
11. That bad, yeah. So if we go to that one, are we on the table here? So
are we on the table? Yeah.
Have we lost to Palace? Did we beat Palace?
Don't
remember.
No.
But everyone after that, besides Brentford, at the moment, I think we have. That's correct. Norwich, did we beat Norwich? Did we drop points to them?
Did we?
Well, we're going to.
1-1, wasn't it?
I don't know, but we're going to.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Norwich, anyway. I don't know, but we're going to even if we don't.
Well, we got to 40, so we're safe.
We're safe from relegation.
Yeah.
We're safe. So we're back in the Prem for another year.
Yeah,
we are staying up. We are staying up. That's what we're magical 40. But look, Kev,
we should have been up 4-0 at half time. I'll just say that. There was so many chances missed. It was ridiculous. Like watching the first 10, 15 minutes, I was excited with that United. Like I was just like, it's a matter of time. The ball's going to go in. It's going to come. There was a cross. I can't remember. I think it might have been Tellez.
On the Saka. The Ronaldo?
No. There was a Tellez one into Bruno, and the keeper went right, and then he put it.
It was one that Harry Kane scored.
Similar.
Just before the game before against Leeds.
Yep. There was that. There was Ronaldo's chance he hits the post. Ronaldo getting in the way of Bruno, who was shooting. It was going to go in. He blocked his own shot. And then he's standing there like this, like, but I was making myself thin. Well, he still blocked the ball. No, there was heaps of chances, man. We should have had 3 or 4 at least by half time, and then you give a team a sniff and you don't capitalise. How many shots do we have? Like 29, something like that.
22 shots.
22
yeah. On target 3 though. That's the big problem there.
Yeah,
only 3 on target. That's pretty much been the story of our season. And like you look at, and this is what I was telling you guys. And I've been saying on the pod, when every other United fan was saying, "Ollie, get rid of Ollie," I was saying it's not going to change because it's the mentality of the players. The mentality they don't have a winning mentality. Who's won trophies in our team? All right, I know there's some players that won the Europa League, but who's won the league? Who's won the league? The Premier League? David De Gea, Phil Jones, and Juan Mata. How many of them play? David De Gea was almost out the window.
12 months ago.
If Henderson didn't get COVID at the start, he probably would have been first choice, right? So like, it's just another game with the same old bullshit. And like you see Ralf Rangnick, he's at the end of the press conference, he said that he's set up the team to concede less and set up the team to create more chances. He goes, anything past that white line, it's up to them. And I love how he calls it as it is. Whether we win, lose or draw, he calls the game as it is. He's honest about what the team done. Some of the opinions that he says about our team, I think is spot on. And this one was spot on as well.
There was 2 players I want to shout out. Pogba, he played pretty well, I think, in my opinion. And Alanga. Elanga was, especially the first half, man. Those two
Yeah,
were
but
linking up in that.
linking up. But the thing is, Pogba's good in moments, right? And that's why you need to compensate with bringing someone like Fred in to help him out in the defensive thing, in the defensive part. Elanga, to be honest, he just reminds me of another Danny Welbeck. Just the way he runs.
He's better than that.
Yeah, well, he hasn't. He should be putting away that chance. It's on a platter, left foot. You should be banging that home. That's your bread and butter. That's what strikers do. That's what attackers do. You need to put that away.
He scored 2 out of 3 games.
Yeah,
and he's showing promise.
And if in the Atletico game, if there's a better keeper there, because Oblak has had a poor season, he saves that. It was a poor shot, poor keeping. So you look at some of the goals that he scored.
You put it in the back of the net.
But then you put it in the back of the net. But then against Leeds, when Sancho teed him up, he shanked it. So
you can't score every time.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's horrible, but I'm just saying when you're looking for that top class finisher, top class striker,
it'll come.
I don't think he's it.
It'll come.
But I don't know what's happening. Damo, your perspective
boys,
looking
I
over
was
here.
Actually, just gonna perspective's still the same, man. You can't really describe it. Like every single week, I see our WhatsApp chat, going off.
Or quiet.
The same, all quiet. But my question was more to you boys, like, the players got to perform, but we know Ralf, he came in, he knows how to talk, so that's one thing because every single United fan was losing their shit. Like this guy created football again.
Yeah.
The Godfather, this and that. Are you progressing? I know results aren't showing. They are improving, but you guys expect to win these games with 22 shots and whatnot like that. But is there progress, or what are the United fans actually saying? Because they were pretty toxic before. Is there? Do they kind of want him gone because he still is only the interim manager?
Yeah.
What's happening there?
I'm seeing better attack, but we're just not finalising or finishing the chances. That's the problem. But I like the style or the movement of the ball. It's a lot quicker. Even on the weekend, even though the back four sort of weren't pressured, but the speed and in which they were getting the ball out wide and with purpose, direct. I think that was something under not just. I'm not trying to blame Ollie, but it was just slower. It was slower.
Yeah.
And I think it makes teams, slide a lot easier. But we were really, especially on our left-hand side, I thought we were creating a lot of space there. Like, we were whipping in a lot of balls. It's just that, man, Ronaldo's not the same Ronaldo. Okay, he's 37 years old. Yes, he's still a world-class player, but how many times are you going to make this guy make a run into the box? You either don't deliver the cross or you deliver it over his head, and then he's got to run back in, get back on side. He had a goal disallowed by margins, right? But in the day, he would have given himself an extra couple of yards to make that run. But he's just not the same guy, and I think sometimes people have to understand that they've got to compensate for him in a sense that he's not the same player. And then, you're missing somebody like Cavani. I think that changes. You bring him on late in the second half. He can change it a little bit. So the one thing, I don't know about progress, Damo, necessarily, but there is something different about United. But the problem is we're not winning games, and that's what is going to matter. Because it's does Ronaldo stay if we finish 6th, 5th?
Well, that was my next point.
Right?
There's been
and do we want him to stay?
Yeah, well, obviously he's frustrated, right? We've seen that off the pitch, when the final whistle was gone in a couple games. But now there is links with him going to PSG for that final, reunion, I guess, if you want to say with Messi, maybe. Do you see it happening, and do you want that to happen?
Let me touch on your question beforehand. I think now United fans are realising that no matter what manager brings in, it's just not the right players. I mean, and look, you can put episode 1 of this season on, and we can say how we were a DM away from challenging. This is before we got Ronaldo and all that. But with these players, right? They should be challenging. We should be beating these teams. Under Ralf, has he improved the football? I think he has. You can see it in moments. 20 minutes of a game. This is not indoor. It's not a summer comp where it's 20 minutes. It's 90 minutes. The players don't have the mentality. And now you look at the players that, like Kev was saying, staying or leaving next season. Ronaldo, I reckon it's in his contract. If there's no Champions League football, then I'm allowed to leave. And that's fair enough for him. And I kind of disagree. A lot of fans putting a lot of blame on Ronaldo. Bro, like, who was banging in the goals for us last year for Ronaldo to sit on the bench for? Who was banging in the goals? Marcelo, Rashford.
He's still a top goal scorer
In all competition, like Champions
he's in
League
double
and
digits. He's
the Prem, he's our top goal scorer.
Yeah, he's
so
in
it's
double
like
digits.
there is pros and cons to him playing and sitting on the bench. I think Ralf has taken them big steps into benching some of the bigger players. Whether you saw on the weekend now, Harry Maguire was your captain. He's rested him. Luke Shaw, he's put him on the bench. How many times has he benched Pogba, taken Pogba off? And isn't it even a few games before that, taken off Ronaldo? And we've gone on to score when Ronaldo hasn't been on the field.
Yep.
Maybe it works better without Ronaldo. But then when Ronaldo hasn't played, we're asking for him to, why isn't he starting, or your best goal scorer? So
and you can feel his absence sometimes. Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You can feel his absence.
And the thing
when
is,
he's
like,
not there.
if Ralf takes him off on the weekend and puts in someone like Rashford or something, people are going to lose it and be like, we need a goal. Yeah, he's been playing rubbish the whole game, but Ronaldo needs one clear-cut chance, and he usually scores. So it's a hard one. Like I see a lot of improvement in terms of pressing, in terms of the movement of the ball. Like Kev was saying, how many times in the group chat, they fucking move the ball quicker. Now we're seeing that. It's just now in the final third. I even think like Ralf has made us harder to beat, right? And which we can see. We've lost one game, which was to Wolves. Yes, we've been knocked out of cups, but they're all draws. And this is the problem. This is like almost that year when we won the Europa League under Mourinho. It's just, how many draws do you want? And we had Ibrahimovic and all these guys. It'll be interesting to see this, our March Madness, as we're calling it, with Man City this week, Tottenham. I think then after that it's Atletico, then Liverpool on the weekend, followed by, I think it might be Leicester or Everton. That sort of run. It'll be interesting to see now under Ralf how we play and how he sets the team out. Are we really harder to beat? Is Liverpool going to struggle to beat us even though it's at Anfield? Are City going to struggle to beat us? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see when it comes to what you're asking. Have we improved? That would show. I think, to be honest, I think top four is done though. I think with the game, I know Arsenal have the same teams they have to play, and there's no guarantees that they're going to beat them teams. But I just think for us,
I think Arsenal is stronger than us at the moment anyway.
yeah, especially the last minute goal that they got against Wolves as well. I think they're a big shot to get it. Not guaranteed.
That's signed death certificate, that one.
Yeah, so
If Wolves took the 3 points.
and the mentality of the players, and like you're saying, with Ronaldo whinging all the time, there was the game beforehand. I don't know if it was against Atletico or who we played, Leeds. Like, we missed the chance in the first minute, or someone didn't pass to Ronaldo in the first minute, and you're going nuts. Bro, fucking just relax. But how many times did this game Bruno had to grab him and go, bro, let's carry on, bro? Like, and that's what kind of like...
Oh, there was... and Bruno had a chance as well to square him.
Ronaldo. Yeah, and these are the things, bro. Everyone's just trying to fucking stat pad instead of trying to win the game.
Yep.
And these are the guys every week coming out screaming, oh, we apologize, we need to do... But bro, shut the fuck up, bro. I don't need your tweets. I don't need your Instagram posts. Go out there and fucking get the job done. This is Watford. We've dropped, 5 points to Watford this season? They beat us. And then again, like, is that 5 points? Yeah. So it's like...
We're going to pick up one.
And how many points? Like, we're dropping points to fucking Villa being 2-0 up, dropping points to Burnley, who at the time only won one game all season. Newcastle, who were in relegation zone. Everton, yeah, we dropped points to Everton, but they were doing well at the start of the season. Who else is there? We lost to Leicester, where everyone was kind of beating them. Southampton twice this season. Southampton twice, where both games we should have taken our chances, especially the second one at Old Trafford. Games like this, bro. Games like this, you need to be taking points if you want.
How many draws do we have this season? Just curious.
8.
Yeah, 8.
So 8 draws. You're not going to win leagues like that. You're not going to win league. Like, look at City, 3 draws. All right, Liverpool with the 6 draws, but it's the losses that are saving them at the moment. With that game in hand, like we said, they're 3 points behind. But
how many did you guys lose to this year, Demo? The 2 losses?
West Ham was
Leicester
1
and Leicester 1-0 during Christmas, in December sometime.
Okay.
Yeah, West Ham was that.
That look.
It makes a difference, man. You just keep like you'd rather have 1 point than none, but there's too many. Too many
drop points, especially against the teams that we're dropping them against. And in terms of Ronaldo going PSG, yeah, bro, why not?
Whatever.
I think.
30, let's be 38. Where else do you go? You either go there or MLS.
At the
It's not, for
37.
me, it's the question is more, does he really impact you guys if he leaves? That's what I'm more trying to say. If he's going to go somewhere, you want him to go anywhere but City. That's why you signed him.
The problem is, it's, are we going to bring players in? Can Ronaldo, if Ronaldo agrees to like, listen, obviously you're not going to play because now we got Haaland, for example, you get that, they're looking at Anthony from Ajax or these type of players. You get in a striker in. Listen, bro, you're the backup now. Like you're the backup guy. You come on every now and then. These Carling Cup things, Mickey Mouse and all that. Do you know what I mean? So, if he wants to play, it all depends what now happens. Why not? I think we all want to see Messi and Ronaldo in the same team. Why not? Why can't that happen? That will be.
He might be able to help Messi. He's struggling a little bit.
But you're saying though, next season
they're both yeah.
Oh no,
Mr. One goal over there.
Mr. One goal.
But if he says next season, you're saying he's your second string striker.
Well, we need to look forward. We need to look past these players, bro. We can't be signing. We can't keep our over 35-year-old player for 3 seasons in a row. Last year we had Cavani leading the line. Now Ronaldo.
A couple of years before that, Ibra.
There you go. So it's like, when are we going to get it right? It's about time United, as the board, they will start getting the right players in. Don't worry about marketing. And I think that Ralf has come out and spoke about this about...
Was that don't worry about marketing or...
No, don't worry... yeah, no, I'm not like, don't worry about the marketing. No, 100%. But let's be real.
It's done now. Like
let's be real. Whether you think PSG needed Messi to win the league, why they get him? When a GOAT is available, you get him. Why? Because how many jerseys did Messi sell in PSG?
That's exactly
marketing. Like if Ronaldo doesn't come, I reckon Sancho's that marketing player again. Varane, another marketing player. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he's been decent for us, but this club always gets these marketing players, but you're not getting the right players. You're smacking them on huge wages.
They weren't bad signings.
No, I'm not saying they were bad signings, but I'm just saying.
I know. Yeah. Like,
instead of
the next one should
like
be
look at Liverpool, right? Diaz, and we'll speak about him about the cup final. This guy's going to be a problem in the Premier League. He's going to be a fucking problem. And with Jota, and no matter now, and like this is where we said Liverpool need to get players, and I think there's still time for them to fumble if the next transfer window is a flop. If they don't get players in the next window, then I think down the line it could be an issue for Liverpool. Might be. They've brought in the players.
What do they really need? Maybe another centre back.
Yeah, but they still need to get a few players. Maybe in the midfield, in centre back. You strengthen the midfield a little bit. If Mane or Salah, you're looking at them to go. You got Diaz, Jota that can fill in now. So there's not. You know what? Here, United, next season, we don't make Champions League. Ronaldo possible going. Cavani's leaving. Marcelo's gonna go. We don't got Greenwood. Greenwood's gone. So now we got Alenga and Rashford. If we don't get no one in,
Sancho.
And Sancho, but he's not really a number 9 anyways.
No, but like attacking players, yeah.
And then you look at the rest of our team, it's like Donny might be leaving. Mata is off contract.
Yeah,
Matic, Lingard. You look in the back, Maguire's not good enough. Bailly's not good enough. Wan-Bissaka's not good enough. Luke Shaw's not good enough. What's going on here? Another rebuild. It's pathetic. David De Gea, questions over him. Do we need to play, depending how we play, do we need to get a goalkeeper that can distribute out from the back? Because his distribution is horrible. So that's another. So you got a whole another rebuild, complete another rebuild, and that's you want to try to get rid of like one player. I don't know what's going to happen with us. But
and Pogba might be going.
Pogba as well. I forgot about him, bro. I forgot about him. Mr. 5 minutes a game. I forgot about Mr. Pogba, but he's gone as well at the end, off contract. Doesn't want to sign. We're leaving players like to the end, But why not him? Why not Ronaldo joining Messi? The last dance, as I like to say, let the two go to an. Doesn't that always happen in like the NBA and stuff?
Yeah,
LeBron
bro.
and the boys and all that. Like, another Netflix doco, make some cash, make some money, sell a few jerseys, maybe win the Champions League.
Who's number 7 over there now?
Mbappe's going to go. Mbappe.
So if he goes to Madrid, because Ronaldo's not going to go and wear any other number.
The marketing says
it's scripted.
Number 7 in the contract. No, is he? No, Mbappe's 10. Sorry.
No, Neymar's 10.
Di Maria's 7.
Is he?
Or 11. No, Mbappe's 10. Because Mbappe was happy to, or Neymar's 10.
I think Mbappe.
Neymar's 10.
Neymar was happy to give the number 10, but he didn't.
Yeah, but he did. Yeah, Messi's like.
Well, there you go, bro. Who knows? Let him keep the fucking, give him their age. Ronaldo can be fucking 38, and this guy can be, what is he, 30, 34 or something like that, 35?
Is that much younger?
Yeah.
I thought he was like 30. Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, that's Man United. But boys, I want to touch on Spurs. Obviously got the win, right? Great win by Spurs, but Mr. Bielsa. How long did it take for me? Like, how many episodes did I have to talk about this guy that he needs to go to the Leeds owners realize that?
Well, I think you did like 4 consecutive episodes. So
Yeah,
I've
used the same thumbnail. I've used the same picture of him. Like it saved me editing, but
and about 10 times on Instagram on the stories, I just kept looking at my ugly face and I didn't say a word in that clip. And I'm like, okay,
do you know what?
What's going on here?
That little clip I posted, right? I've gone back the next day and it's deleted. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm pretty sure there was a few people commented on that thing. Where did it go?
Who deleted it?
I don't know. So I've had to re-upload it.
Oh,
See,
that's
these
why.
guys are on. It's a conspiracy. These guys are on my case. That's why I had to upload it again.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
so, yeah, there you go.
Maybe it was Bielsa himself.
That's what I
He
mean. He's
reported
like,
it.
oh, this guy's putting it on me. I gotta try to get the hackers back.
So who? Okay. Well, you want to talk about Bielsa, obviously.
Yeah, bro. Bielsa, 60 goals conceded this season. What's that? 5 times in a row this season he's conceded more than 3 or more goals. How many times? Is it 4 times he conceded 3 goals in the first half?
Yeah, something like that.
Now look, I know what he's done for them in the championship to get them back up. First season, last season, did pretty well with the players that he had and everything. I know this season he has injuries. You saw
Calvin Phillips.
and Bamford and all that was the one in the grandstand there. But when you're versing Man United and you get done, when you're versing who was the next game after that? They got touched up again.
Liverpool.
No, it wasn't Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon for 1 second be like, maybe just like tighten up, maybe I put like maybe 6 in the back just for this game? Like I would have put
I don't think
6
you
in
would
the,
have stopped Liverpool, but
yeah, but at least try. All right.
Damage limitation. Yeah.
Bro, 3-0 at half time. The guy goes out and makes an attacking substitution. Like, bro, throw it up in the back. Like, close it off. Like, what's going on
he
here?
wanted it to be 6-1.
Would you say no plan B?
6-1. No plan.
Hey.
Nope.
Hey.
Nope. He's the master of no plan B, is this bloke. Because he hasn't changed it up all year. And I think as a manager, it's suicide. It's suicide not to have a plan B. With Liverpool, I've always questioned that, all right, maybe maybe Klopp looks over to his bench and goes, I don't got the players to have a plan B. So I gotta hope my plan A works. And yes, like you boys saying, yes, it has worked. And it's been working. But when sometimes in a game, when you need to change it up, yes, the end of the season result of lifting titles or winning trophies has got him through it. But in individual games, like I was saying, against Brentford, against teams, West Ham or something. I think he's lost to West Ham again. The West Ham one. Where you guys could have done something differently to change it up. Now I see, no worries, bro. Mane, you're not performing. Diaz on. Yeah, no worries. Jota on.
And that's without Bobby.
That's what I'm saying. And like this whole thing about Liverpool gonna struggle through the African Cup of Nations, which was, like, of course, even Liverpool fans were questioning, oh fuck, we got our 2 best players. Both went all the way to the final, but because you have your players like, all right, yeah, you didn't have Diaz till the end, but you still had Jota putting in the goals, and then you had your midfielders, your Fabinho's and Thiago knows injured now, but he got getting the goals and on the assists, and you can rotate through the midfield. Henderson get a break 1 week, keeps people fresh, and keeps players on their toes for the next game. Everyone wants to fight for their spot, especially if you're in a team challenging for trophies. You always want to perform.
Yep.
And this is with Bielsa, bro. Every game, like what, you 3-0. You came back to Everton or whatever, you drew 3-0. But again, you copped 3 goals. And the game before that, like how many times?
Did they come back against Everton? I thought they got slapped by Everton.
Nah, I think
it
they
3-0?
wasn't a
This one
3-0.
here. This one here, the middle one. Everton. Oh no.
Villa. Sorry, it was Villa.
Villa, yeah. Okay.
So it was Villa there, and it's like, when are you going to change it up? Like, how many goals do you want to concede till you're like, okay, you didn't want to, and guess what? You've got the sack. I think they waited way too long, and now they're in danger of actually getting relegated. Because
all
you look
those
at
teams, look, all the ones above the bottom 3. Look at their form against the bottom 3.
yeah, horrible.
But in
Brentford,
reality,
Leeds,
boys,
and Everton.
this is their first season up, right?
Who? Brentford, yeah.
Leeds,
Second back
This is the second one.
Second.
after 18 years. You're gonna get back down.
Last season, I
I
think
mean,
they
like,
finished 10th or
Wasn't
something.
round one against United when they got done by 5 or something?
4-1.
So what did
4,
we
5,
expect?
1?
Really, I
5
thought it was
on
5. But what did we expect? Like,
But this is what I mean. It happened on the opening day. You're getting touched up on the opening day, and then there's already warnings. There was already warnings from last season. And every time I question that, people are telling me, "But it's attractive, it's exciting football. It's exciting for who? All right, for us that are playing, and we see the boys getting on the score sheet, like you guys, Matip, Van Dijk on the score sheet. Yeah, the boys. Yeah, but when you're a Leeds supporter and you're getting touched up like this every week, iPad settings, bro, like."
Yeah, but how big was the noise from the Leeds fans?
The thing is,
I think they showed too much.
do you know what? Do you know what?
Maybe.
Yeah, look, I think a lot of them. There is a lot of loyalty towards Bielsa because of what he's done in the championship to get them up. Because they were going through managers like crazy, not working out. They've lost money. Went to League One, come back up, chop manager after manager, and then they finally got a manager that played a brand of football.
Got him out of that.
Got him played attractive football. I think they smashed that league when they finally came up. Of course they got like
they almost did it 2 years in a row, right? They fell short.
Yeah, they fell short the year before.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like, of course the fans are gonna be grateful for what you've done. It's like us with Ollie. We looked at him as a player and be like, yeah. And towards the start, a lot of fans, it was hard to get onto his back because what he's done at the club. Do you know what I mean? And even with Chelsea, with Lampard, because he was a legend and all that, there's a bit of like, let's wait a little bit. We're deep down inside, you know, like, it's not working out and it's happening again. There was a bit of noise towards the end, the last couple of weeks, where I think a lot of people were just asking, bro, just change it up.
Yeah.
We like how you play. Yes, it's exciting football. We're on the edge of our seat. We're scoring goals. Yes, we're copying goals, but we're scoring goals as well. Just change it up.
Yeah.
Like
to Dama's point, plan B. Like there's got to be something to mitigate you know, the circumstance, depending on who, especially with that run. He probably looked at that run and goes, my tenure's going to end here. He probably looked at it and goes, United, Liverpool, Tottenham. After this one, I'm out.
Who they got next? Well, Leicester. There you go.
Yeah.
But right decision, before we move on, right decision, you reckon?
Yeah.
Or you reckon they should have went to because it looks like they might get relegated, bro.
I think they're, and I can't remember when exactly it was, but I remember before he got his contract extension, he was the type of manager that was doing like a year by year basis, and I think maybe deep down he realized that he couldn't long term be the manager of this team. I think deep down he probably realized that his style of football would be found out or whatever. So, you know. I think it's fair that they've parted ways, however it's ended, and you know, like he came in and he lit up the league for a little bit last season, to do what he did with Leeds. But yeah, off you go.
Time to go.
yeah, bro.
Surely.
There's 12 games remaining for them.
Yeah.
If they drop down, like it's not going to be an easy climb straight back up.
Nah.
They've got players there who can easily fit into other Premier League sides. Bamford won, Calvin Phillips. They've been linked with other clubs.
Rafinha.
So Rafinha as well. I know he's been linked with us. So if they don't stay up, like it's not going to be an easy, you know, straight drop down and back up to the Premier League again. So with those games remaining, I think you got to change it up and just get some points. That's it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you got Conte trying to walk himself out of the club there at Tottenham in the midweek before he beat after the Burnley
Big
game.
City loses to Burnley. I'm out.
I'm out. The club deserves better. But look, let's move on to the Manchester City game. 1-0 with a Phil Foden goal in the 82nd minute. Liverpool fans there for a second thought they're going to get away with it, get a draw. But it could have been, because a couple minutes later into this game, let's talk about the controversial part of this one.
Not controversial for me, mate.
Not controversial. Well, there's noise all over social media.
Classic.
He's got to watch out. Handball in the last couple minutes of the game.
Yeah.
And I think I know where you're going, Kev, with this, and I agree with you. I mean,
Just showing a little bit of bias, just a little bit.
I see why you wore the light blue kit today in support of
the VAR.
I thought you supported the noisy neighbours for a second.
Imagine United fans supporting City.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
If you ask us who do we want to win the league, we'd rather these guys. than Liverpool. Anyone but Liverpool. You know the saying, anyone but Liverpool. So it has to be these guys, and it has to be these guys. I mean, you guys are fucking on the quadruple. Tick one off the list. Chasing the rest down. You know, I was talking about bus fucking parades. He's on the bike parade.
When Liverpool knocked out of one of the cups?
No, you know,
we
they're
played
still in
Norwich,
everything.
didn't it? Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
They were meant to be knocked out of fucking the Premier League.
Oh, man.
But then somehow City and fucking the Pep Fraudiola has gotten back into this. Fuck me dead. But boys, look, the handball. European handball. What's going on here? It was a great save if you're a keeper.
Mate, he did well.
Kepa should be taking note.
He was shielding the ball. You know, he was making sure nobody else got to it.
Making himself as big as possible.
Making himself big.
As wide as it touched the sleeve.
Yeah,
So,
there was nobody around him. And
so if it touches the sleeve, it's not handball.
if it's against United, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So you
That's
wear
why-
long
that's
sleeve
why
jerseys.
Ronaldo
You wear
gets
long
away
sleeve
with it.
jerseys, that's
Yeah.
It's
why.
it's a handball and a red card to the opposition if it's against United.
Well, we seen it in the Middlesbrough game, and the guy assisted the goal by like,
they don't even go back to it.
see.
No, look, in all honesty, that is clear handball.
Wait, which one? This one here?
This one. Is it Rodri?
Rodri with the
Rodri?
handball.
That's a handball, but sucked in. It wasn't.
Do you know what I
At the same
loved though?
time.
Yeah, do you know what I loved though? I loved how Lampard came out and ripped in.
Oh yeah, big time.
I think referees should do a fucking interview at the end of the game.
Yeah.
You know, like managers, players have to do an interview. I reckon referees, explain yourself.
I think once it happened, maybe it was A-League actually. I think once.
Did you see the A-League?
Oh, yeah, double. Yeah.
The Central Coast Mariners.
And guess who it was?
Manchester City fucking owners.
Yeah, Melbourne City.
Melbourne City
Yeah,
doing
mate. The cash is going wild.
they're spending it well, yeah. They're spending it well. You think they're only spending it on players? Man, they got everyone involved. Don't you worry.
Honestly, Damien, your perspective on it? Because it does impact the title race.
When you're watching the game and you see that and they go on the VAR, you're thinking, get in, you know?
Get in. Come on.
But then there's, man, I don't even know. What's the rule?
You can't explain it.
What's like, you can't really
Yeah,
explain
but that's
it.
handball.
But the only
It's
thing I
not
can
clear
say,
and obvious.
If it's not, apparently it was offside beforehand.
But it was, wasn't it?
So
Yeah, I don't think it was offside. Lampard said it wasn't.
Lampard's probably right.
But is it clear and obvious though, the handball? Does it pass the eye
What
test?
isn't it?
It's a handball.
I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
clear them out.
Did
Get a new lens.
No,
Change
the
it.
HD now.
Oh, 8K.
8K, full ultra HD. No, I'm just saying, like, if that's if you
Part of
gotta
the metaverse? Is that part of the metaverse?
100% multiverse too.
Multiverse,
Everything,
metaverse. So
What is a handball?
it's handball, man. That's
What is it?
these Suarez, you have to slap it.
Come
Look, this is the thing. It's
see they gave one away last season or earlier this season against Luke Shaw. I remember. They gave it because his hand was sort of similar and the ball hit him and it was short distance. And then there was one against United that they didn't give, which was similar. They're just not consistent with it because this guarantee. Like I'm watching from a United perspective and I'm going, if I'm playing against City and that ball hits him there, it's a handball, it's a penalty. And I thought the exact same thing when I seen it. I didn't want it to be, but I was like, damn, they're gonna say penalty.
But
for
even
this
with
for
this,
sure.
I didn't see like a second replay on it, just the live footage. But if it came off his knee, which I think someone might be saying, and then onto his arm.
no, I don't think it
right?
did, bro.
So I don't know. I
No,
didn't see
the ball
second one.
bounced.
Yeah, the
It
ball,
just-
Just the bounce of it didn't touch anything.
Yeah.
Else. You know, they're saying now if you can shank a kick into your hand and it's play on.
Well, I think if it hits your body first and then it hits your hand, I think it's classified accidental because Perth Glory
as long as
Perth Glory were meant to get a penalty, not this game, the game before. Can't remember who it was against. 90th minute, we were meant to get a pen because they hit the handball or something, but he hit the body first, then he hit the hand, so it wasn't given, and rightfully so. It's kind of hit the body, deflected it on, but this one, right? Like,
this was clear. This was
No, they're taking the piss.
it was
No,
bad. It was bad. Like
bad. Eh?
I don't want to hear this sleeves bullshit. Like if your
No.
arm's out of your body, it's a fucking.
I don't know if you've seen it, Damo. Like I've watched it a fair few times. It's a pen. Like it's a pen.
Yeah.
Hit him in the arm. Like I don't know how else you can explain it. He's an idiot for going at the ball that way. Just take it on the chest. But this guy stuck his arm. Not stuck his arm.
And
out. His arm was just.
there was no Everton player around to even
He had
pressure
so
him
much
so many
time.
times. The players around him could have said something about.
I
"You
think
got
that's
time
part
on."
of it. You know, Borch. I think that's part of
Yeah,
it.
but bro, remember against Bournemouth last season where Eric Bailly, It was him and De Gea. The ball got bombed up. He's done something, and they've given the penalty. That fool looked at the line. His hand was just on the white line, and they've given the pen. No one was around. It's not affecting anything. I think Eric Bailly was trying to stop it from going out or something ridiculous, and they've given it. Even the one we've given away a pen this season where Wan-Bissaka's gone to kick the ball away, and someone's put their leg in front of him in the ball, and he's kicked the leg first against. I think it was against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Against Chelsea, Rudiger.
There was a similar one on the weekend. We should have had a pen.
Yeah,
there was a similar one.
Yeah,
Elenga.
Yeah, bro. Like
he came in late. He got in late. Like the ball was
gone.
I
reckon the Elanga one. I think it wasn't. I don't think the Elanga one was because I think Elanga.
Maybe there was another one. Maybe
the Ronaldo one. There was a Ronaldo one where he should have got.
Ronaldo?
I
can't
think
remember who it was, but there was definitely one where I thought, hey, hang on.
Yeah, Ronaldo should have got a pen.
And they said no.
Yeah. I think it was Ronaldo.
But
fucking jokes.
But obviously, Damo, frustrating from a Liverpool perspective. Like, what do you think? From a City perspective, do you reckon they're sort of faltering a little bit, like struggling with results, and you guys are going to catch them, or like what's the vibe from a Liverpool perspective at the moment?
I think the vibe is similar to, did we have a lead that they chased down a couple of seasons ago?
Last year.
I feel like, although they're on top and killing in the Champions League and whatnot, they have had a couple, not shaky results, but, a couple late goals here against lower sides in the league. So when you've got a Liverpool team who's 5 on the trot now, the odds are we're probably going to win every single week, and it's going to come down to the game where we play them. So the pressure is on there. But, I don't know, man. They're not the same City, I think, as we're used to. Maybe because they don't have an out-and-out number 9. But, yeah, I think the players know it. The pressure's there. Pep maybe won't put it on them, but at the back of your mind, you know that Liverpool's, just a game behind. You don't want to drop points. Everyone feels that.
And, strong performances, Liverpool.
That's the thing.
Like that season you won it, where it was just like, when are they going to stop?
Yeah.
Like, when are they going to... And same sort of vibe coming out of Liverpool, but not so much City. And we were talking about it last week, Borch. Kane scores the goal,
exactly.
to sink City... when he was on his way there, and I'd totally forgotten about that until you mentioned it. Yeah. But do they need a striker, all that kind of stuff? They
got that Alvarez guy. Didn't they get that Alvarez guy from
I think they left him on loan until next season.
Maybe next season, I don't know.
Yeah. And I think...
because they got rid of Ferran Torres, whatever. He went to, I think,
Barca. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting run because now Liverpool got the goals, like the goal difference, the goal advantage. So that level points means that essentially gives you a point.
Yeah,
having more goals, it's essentially like another point. With the Manchester derby this weekend, and it's like again, we need the result to. We need the result, bro. Like we need the result to stay for the top 4 to try get.
We're paying $8, Butch.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. We need the result. So it's City need the win. We need the result as well. So is there gonna be something opened? I don't know. I don't think we'll get a fucking shot on target, to be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No shot on target.
You know what? Nah, maybe on the counter. Because they're gonna
on target. Maybe a shot.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Shot on target because Bruno and all that.
You know what they
shit
should
from everywhere.
do just to help us out is from halfway kick off straight at Edison. Get the shot on target.
Get the shot.
Confidence.
Build up confidence. Remember, like Park Soccer under when you first start, like under 9s or whatever 8s, off the kick off, play it back to your midfielder, pump it forward, press.
Yeah.
Get him in the corner, box him in. It's gonna be one of them.
City got lucky, but in that result, whatever.
But that's the thing with City, they can always switch it up, and Everton as well, man. Look, they got new manager. Lampard has come in, and it could be like a new manager bounce kind of thing, honeymoon period for Everton as well. I mean, they got a big game against Spurs, which hopefully does everyone a favour around United because it's like no one wants this top 4. No one wants it, bro. Everyone keeps dropping points.
Wolves dropped two big. Arsenal picked up
the win. They dropped 2 back-to-back losses. And
it was Wolves,
to the last minute, 85th and then 90-something minute, they conceded, and they're now against
who was the last one against?
West Ham. They lost to West Ham.
This morning,
the
that's
1-0
why I remember, yeah.
Lanzini goal there, and that pushes them up. So
goal.
it's.
Did you see that goal?
What you take them?
Yeah,
You'll
no,
take 'em.
you'll
This
take
is-
him.
This is what I mean. Any soft goal, you'll take. And I think now for City, it's. Look, Champions League, they're already kind of through there. 4-0, was it? What's the score? 4-5-0 or some shit up or against Sporting Lisbon. Liverpool as well, pretty comfortable.
Inter.
You'd say pretty comfortable in that game. It was a bit tricky at periods.
Away from home as well.
Yeah, away from home, coming home with a 2-0 result, not too bad. But it's going to be a big one now against Manchester City and Man United. We usually have the number. We might need to call back Ollie for this one because Ollie looks like he's got Pep's number.
He's got, yeah.
He's beaten. He's the only manager that's beaten Pep the most. But look, let's go over to the League Cup champions of the world, Liverpool. You guys won a trophy. Finally, he's won another domestic trophy. This is what I've been criticising him about. You can't be winning just one domestic cup for 6 years being here. You got to do something. Mickey Mouse Cup, will take it. You guys will take that one.
Everyone would take the trophy. Everyone would take it.
Hey, look, like I was telling you off camera before, I'm like, 10 years ago, no one gave a shit about this cup. Now, because it's harder to win everything else, any trophy, any armpit at the, not the end of the season, but mid-season, you'll take. And
I wouldn't say everyone gives a shit about it, but you will take the cup.
But this is the thing now, Kev. Now
they didn't even try to win it.
With City,
They were just there.
With City dominating, Liverpool kind of dominating, and Chelsea's up there, like And then you got in Europe all these other big teams like us now. They're the things we need to win, bro. They're the trophies we need to win.
They're the ones you need to win.
Like Spurs, they shouldn't be focused on these leagues and Europa leagues and all that, bro. We'll try to win this cup because it's probably. I wouldn't say the easiest because of the opposition. You still got.
That's where you build from.
That's right. That's where you build from. Like now, Liverpool, as if this is not going to give them a boost to go smack up West Ham on the weekend.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? At home, I think you guys are at home as well. You guys are at home.
No, man, it's a big morale booster. Like anyone who says it's you wouldn't want it, you're lying.
Yeah, that's right. But
City, you'll take it.
I don't know. Maybe Liverpool halfway through that game got some Arab owners to pay off some VAR.
Man, I did see our owners.
Someone get the.
The ruler was crooked.
The rule. What ruler did you get, bro? Is the spirit level? Is it that one?
Look, man,
Was the water like?
The referee,
I don't know. Lukaku looked like he was on to me.
They got the technology over there, so we can't.
Yeah, look.
They got the technology. Yeah.
I think credit.
The sleeve was offside.
Credit goes to them. They were in the comp. They got to the end. They took it. Fair play to them. Congratulations to them. But I guarantee you, if had United won this cup, it's a Mickey Mouse and I don't know what, and we wouldn't have heard the end.
Do you know what? Yeah, I've
not
got
say
a clip.
the same thing?
Yeah. Well, of course.
No,
it's the
I
same
said
thing.
it cup's a cup. It's a trophy.
I've got Damien saying it. I might have to go back and clip it up of Damien saying, "When's United going to stop win a trophy? None of these Mickey Mouse trophies." Today celebrating. Or credit.
And he clips everything up.
Winning this one, and if we were to be outside the top four, no, that's not saving Klopp's job. I don't think so. If we were, in United's situation.
No, but
that's a one. Hey, that's
I think so.
I agree.
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
not in United's position. Yeah, not in United's
saying, if
position.
we were
We've been
United's
fucking
spot.
6 managers by the time the Klopp came in.
Yeah, but right now, if you said at the start of the year you're only going to win this cup, would you be happy as a Liverpool fan?
You wouldn't if you're you wouldn't be.
Not if we were like a mid-table team.
Let's say you finish second, you don't win the Champions League,
No.
you don't win the FA Cup, and you only win this. Been a good season?
If we competed down to the final day for the Premier League,
Maybe,
yes.
yeah, okay, maybe that. But if they now
Only this trophy.
Yes.
And you don't win anything else.
If we go
That's a good season based on
quarterfinals,
Klopp and the
semi-finals
team that you've got.
quarterfinals, semi-finals of Champions League, and top 2 in the Premier League, and we win this, yeah.
Oh
'Cause
man, no way. Not in my opinion.
you don't think so?
No, that's not a good season.
Not with our lack of depth that you guys were saying earlier on in the year,
No,
and all
dude,
this stuff.
you guys
I think it is. I think it
Because
is.
Liverpool.
I don't know if
at the start of the
know.
season, Liverpool was not predicted to win the league or be close.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it.
No, hang on. You win the top 4. Yeah,
Top 4, but not
everyone
not challenging.
predicted top 4.
Not challenging. Everyone
challenging.
said we're going to
But
drop
there's
off.
Champions League, which you guys seem to know how to win. How many have you got, Damo?
6 times.
Okay, you've got 6. When did you last win it?
I have to beep that one out.
2
2 seasons ago. Okay, and then FA Cup. You don't want FA Cup?
Trivia question.
Everyone wants FA Cup.
Okay, so how can a team as successful that Liverpool has been over the last couple of years, because we spoke about Plan B and all that, and we said the success that Liverpool has.
Yes.
How can you as a Liverpool fan be happy with just that trophy?
Look, Kev, let me step in.
Maybe
try
it's
save his
maybe it's
bacon.
the United mentality.
No, but
I
you know
don't
what it is?
I wouldn't be happy.
Yeah, you wouldn't like going in. Like, let's say if that was United this season, and saying someone goes, "Well, I'll give you the cup." Maybe top 4 if Liverpool make. Obviously, they're gonna make
Are
top
you
4.
happy then?
No, at the start of the season, no, you wouldn't. Like, you'll be like, nah, you wouldn't be happy. But the way the season's gone, I'll take this trophy now. How much do you want?
But I'm still not happy.
Get it from underneath the table, bro. How much do you want?
But I'm still not
Yeah,
happy.
you're not happy, but I'm just saying, with Liverpool, at the moment, they're
We
on
were
for the
hiring
quad.
Buses. We were hiring buses at the start of the year when Ronaldo,
I know, bro.
and now we're saying we will be happy if we got that cup.
Yeah, the guy's keeping the bond.
Come on, dude.
He's keeping the bond. But, like, the thing is, what I was going to say,
If I was a Liverpool fan, I'm like 2 trophies minimum, dude. 2
yeah, but let's just say they get into a FA Cup final, like you were saying,
Like I
maybe
said, it depends how far you're going in the stages.
yeah.
If we're flopping, but we're still here.
if they bottle it,
if they bottled the league, I'd be like, okay, no dramas.
If we win nothing else and it finishes like this, we get knocked out of Champions League, the next round and we finish second, I'm saying it's still a good year.
No.
Because at the end of the day, we're still competing for the title.
yeah, I don't know.
In the Champions League, you never know how it's going to go home and away.
Come on, dude. You guys know how you perform.
Yeah, but
At
they
the start of the
didn't
year,
they didn't
you
win
say you wanna
anything.
win everything.
They didn't win anything last
We
year.
didn't win the league last year.
They didn't win any. You didn't win anything last year. What did you
I know,
win last
exactly,
year?
exactly.
Or Super
Yeah,
Cup?
but
Does
hang
Super
on.
Cup
But
count?
last year, you riddled with
Will
injuries.
Super Cup count?
Riddled.
course.
Was that
course.
season?
Yeah, it's not that way this year.
Huh?
No, that's true.
Yeah, so how could just having a league cup with the team that you've got and the coach that you've got, the manager you've got,
Yeah, but what team do they have, bro? What team do they have?
The thing is,
dude.
what's the question though? Are you saying that, all right, if you don't get 2 trophies in the season, is that a failure? No, that's what I'm saying, no.
No, I'm saying
What about if it was?
Liverpool
What about
specifically?
if it was
Yes,
just
for
the FA
Liverpool.
Cup?
No, dude.
So for Liverpool, they need to win 2 trophies.
I think
Or it's a
if
failure.
okay, right now, would you say Liverpool's one of the best teams in the world?
Yes.
So how can they only win 1 trophy and be one of the best teams in the world?
But, okay, we're not playing in the French league, for
Over to
example,
you.
where we can win these random cups.
Hang on. But you have done it with a worse squad.
Yes, we did.
So how come your squad got better, and you're gonna accept a Mickey Mouse Cup?
But the competition also got better.
Who?
In the Premier League, for
Who?
example.
Tell me who.
Well, in the year
Look
we
at
won we blitzed it.
look at the but look at the league. Who's
Yeah.
who's challenging you?
Manchester City
You in
is
your
on top
own
of
words.
us.
You in your own words have said we've tamed Lukaku. So Chelsea's not a problem. United, you guys were just knocking the ball around like a training session at Football Tech. West Ham United gave you a bit of trouble. You're going to slap them this weekend. Arsenal's going to give you trouble.
Probably not.
Okay, Tottenham's going to give you trouble.
No chance.
Wolves are going to give you trouble.
But they were below us.
But
So
tell
is
me,
it-
so
so is this
tell
the
me,
Farmers
Also,
League?
we're
Is this the
saying
Farmers
there's
League?
a
Hey.
team above us. And once again, we've always said the
there's
Premier League
one
is the best
team
league
above
in the world.
you who's struggling.
We have always said that the league is the best league in the world.
Okay, so and what I said was, if you finish second, fair enough. If you bottle this one, no dramas. But you can't walk away bottling this one and not picking up another trophy.
Yeah, but you know what?
but
Do you
we
know
Be
won
one of the
trophy.
best teams in the world.
But what other trophy then?
FA
FA
Cup
Cup
and
or-
Champions League.
But then you're going to say both of those are Mickey Mouse.
I'm not saying they're both Mickey Mouse. No, I never said that. I
FA
said
Cup and the
Well,
Carabao
no.
Cup.
The question
Well,
he asked me was
technically
if it was
Champions
only
League.
FA Cup. He
Champions
asked me if it
League.
was
Champions
only
League
FA
is
Cup.
kind of Mickey Mouse ears. So
True.
you know,
But my thing is, man, as
Borges'
Liverpool-
question
Yeah.
was, what about if it was only FA Cup? I said, if it was only FA Cup, no, I wouldn't be happy. But if you
Yeah,
pick
but-
up this Mickey Mouse and the FA Cup and you finish second, I'd be like, hey, man, kudos to you guys.
But if you're doing that, then
yeah, but if they make
Then
the
you're
final,
one of the best teams in the world.
yeah, but okay,
that's unbelievable if you're
a
doing
Man City one of the best teams in the world.
Hang on,
hold on.
Are you trying to tell
I'm
me
gonna
to win
mute your
two-
mic. I'm gonna mute your mic. Is Man City one of the best teams in the world?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so if they lose to City in the FA Cup final, and they lose to City in the Champions League final,
So,
so
okay.
is it a
best
bad season?
example, the best example, yes, last year was a bad season for them.
No, I'm talking about now.
I'm just saying, but the same thing happened to City. They were on their way to the quad.
But they won the Premier League.
Okay, they won the Premier League. But
That's your bread and butter. You should
if
be
I was
winning
a
the
City-
league.
Yeah, okay. If I was a City fan, though, I'd be like, you're in the Champions League final against Chelsea. You take that one.
Yeah, but you're not going to say it's a poor season because you just won the Prem.
I'm just saying I'm not happy. I'm saying I am not happy. Like, if I'm going for a quad and I only end up with one when the team is as strong as it is.
Yeah, but no City. Like, let's just say now Chelsea. You wouldn't say they're going to win the league. You know, mathematically it's possible, but you wouldn't say they're going to win the league. But still, any Chelsea fan now in any sort of debate will say, yeah, but we've
won everything.
we're
much.
European champions. I'll tell you that now. Yeah, but we're European champions.
Yeah, okay, good on you. Well done.
Yeah, but so why isn't that a successful season for Chelsea last season? They sacked their manager. They went for all this bullshit, This guy comes in and just wins them the
I
the
thought it
championship.
was a successful season for Chelsea, though.
But it's one trophy.
Yeah, but what he did was he had to turn the whole team around. And
Yeah,
he went
look,
16 games.
Yeah, I know where you're trying to do it. I know where you're going.
You
But I
can't-
get
you
it. I
can't
get
win a Mickey Mouse Cup,
bro.
and go,
I've been saying
"It was
this.
a great
You know what's
year."
funny? When I was saying this before about Liverpool, I was copping it because about Klopp and this and Klopp and that.
Yeah, but
Now
look
you're-
what he's done.
Yeah, but look what he's done. But they weren't winning anything. This is the second domestic trophy they've won. He's won since he's been here for 6-7 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Okay, so do we
It's-
agree
it's
that
fantastic.
Liverpool
It's
is one of
fantastic
the best
to co-
teams in the world?
you could say
Yes,
you
you
could
have
say
to
that.
say
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so to be a best team in the world, you just got to win one trophy. That means almost nothing. That no one really.
But you can't compare it to the world because the world stage is
It-
only the
who-
Champions
it-
League.
what
That's
about
it.
P-
I'm asking you.
Yeah,
are
but
they one of the best
PSG.
teams in
All
the
right,
world?
If PSG
is
don't win
PSG
it-
the best one of the
They're
best?
the best
in
team in France, in the sixth
Are
best
they-
league in the world.
Yeah, but would you say they're one of the best teams in the world?
No, I'd say they have world class players. No, hang on. Has PSG won Champions League? Have they with the superstars that they've got?
Not yet.
Okay, so could you name other teams that are better than PSG right now? Don't worry about the superstars. Let's look at them and go. Do you think this team can beat this team?
At the moment, maybe only Liverpool and City can beat PSG.
Just those two teams. Nobody else.
No.
Like a Real Madrid can't do
They
it.
just beat them.
Well, it was okay. It was at 1-0 at home.
And we'll see next week. what
Yeah, okay.
happens,
But
whatever.
I'm just saying, you're saying they can't beat them.
A Bayern probably could, but
who-
who knows?
A Bayern?
You'd expect them to.
if they beat,
Okay.
if they play Bayern now,
So
PSG will probably win.
Chelsea can't beat PSG. Is what you're telling me.
But bro, you can't just throw this team can't can't.
United could beat
so
PSG.
you're saying
I'm going to bring the
You
point back
beat
to what
PSG.
Damo said earlier.
yeah, but
Which is-
you're
You're not
saying
in a farmers league, right? So they're in a farmers league.
Yes.
So every second game that they've got to rest players, whatever, to make the Champions League, they should be winning a Champions League. They should be getting closer at least.
but they're not really resting players.
Okay, but they have the ability. The league that they're in is not the same league as this. That's what I was
But
saying
are
to
they
you.
not close though? They made the final against Bayern.
Yeah, I
When?
get.
2 years ago?
Yeah, I get.
They've got
what
the
you
best
mean.
player in the
For
world
them-
right now.
For them to have a successful season, that PSG need to win the Champions League. For them, that's what it is.
And the league, the domestic.
Yeah, but they win the league regardless. Maybe not last season, but every other year.
Yeah.
It's still not a successful league.
Yeah,
a
like
season,
do we
sorry.
sit here and go, "Wow, PSG won the French league, amazing"?
Yeah, but we don't say that
us,
about
it's
we don't say that about German league. We don't say that about we don't even say that. Wow, Barca won the Spanish league or wow, Real
but
Madrid
the
won.
German league,
don't really
Bayern
say
have won Champions Leagues.
Yeah, I get you, but
I'm just saying. If you
I
win
don't,
one cup,
I just don't think the way Liverpool's season started, even from the back end of last season, hardly anyone predicted them to be clear and go on to win the Premier League. I think we were saying, that they should go for a cup run, which they've ticked the first cup off their list. If they go on to win this only one trophy, depending how the rest of the season goes, if they, I don't know who you're playing in the FA Cup,
We've got
but
Norwich coming up.
if they bottle it in the FA Cup against Norwich, like we did to Middlesbrough, and then throw the 2-0 lead away to Inter Milan and lose on penalties or something like that, yeah, you failed. Because one trophy, one Carling Cup or Carabao Cup, yeah, you could say it. That way you flopped this season.
Not
Even
if
though
we go on
Isn't
to
that
win
what
the
I
league.
said?
Not if
Even
we
though-
go on to win the league.
No, but if you don't win the league, yes, you flop it. But if Liverpool lose to PSG or City in the final, and then they lose to the FA Cup final to City, and City go on to win the league, I don't think that one trophy means that Liverpool have flopped at this season. I think they've pushed as far as they could. It's just as a team, there's one team that's a bit better. I don't think
flip
it's a
it
failure.
back. I never said that. I said, "Are you happy? Are you happy with just winning that one cup?"
If they
But depends on the results in
yeah,
the
if-
other ones. That's what I'm saying.
No, he'll be. Would you see the way I just explained that with the City?
I get
if
it.
if you lose in the
I
finals, you'll
understand
be
you,
like, you know
Borch.
what? You'll be pissed off that you lost. Obviously, you're losing a final.
I understand
but-
you, Borch. But if that was Manchester United,
Yeah, but bro,
and we
fuck,
got
at the
all
moment,
that. Hang on.
At the moment, I'll take just a win a game, not a trophy, win a game.
United in their prime,
Can't we just say
whatever.
something? No, not even United in their prime. Ollie,
We've got 2 minutes, let's go. We've got 2
semi-final
minutes.
specialist. Ollie, semi-final specialist. Ollie, semi-final specialist. Come on, dude. Like, that's all we kept hearing. We weren't happy with it. So how can they be happy with
So-
it? They got a better team than us.
So Yeah, but then when we made the final, we should have been happy for just making the final if Ollie was just a specialist in semi-finals.
We lost it though.
Yeah, but so we should be happy that we made the final.
But was that a successful season?
Well, yeah, because we made the final. That was our problem.
Gas, Bobs, gas, everybody else.
We came second, brother. Second in the league.
And we weren't happy. There was
in the nosebleeds.
There were certain podcasters who quit podcasting after that Europa League final.
Shout out Bits and Bobs. Hey, listen.
Yeah. So you told me he was happy. No chance, brother. No chance.
Yeah, we weren't happy, but
wrap it up, brother. Get in the comments. Tell me. Get in the comments.
Look, I'll if Liverpool flop it in them cup games, and just to win this one trophy, yeah, you could say it's a bit of a failure, but if they lose in the final to cities and all that, then you could say, you know what, beaten by the better team. But look, let's wrap it up there. Right,
let's wrap it up. We've got the trophy.
He's got the
trophy.
Carabao Cup, champions of the world.
They wish they had the trophy.
Fake trophy, he's happy.
Let's be honest.
Far out, mate. Far out.
Get out of here.
Get the Mickey Mouseies out. Guys, get all your thoughts in the comments, mate.
Hashtag KG. Don't worry. Hashtag me and get
KG out. KG out the pod,
Get
mate.
at me, brother.
Like always, guys, like, share, subscribe. And yeah, boys, thanks for joining. And we'll see you on the next one. Yeah.
Next trophy will be Damon's next appearance.
Fuck, so when we book that in May? All right, see you later, guys. Fucking hell.